Flightboss, bitch, and we're gonna get into the water signs, the water elements, and the role that they play, and the scenario and settings. Like I said, when I do your natal charts, if your sun sign lands in any one of these elements, like the fire sign, if your sun sign land in any other 3 fire signs, your setting is gonna start at a camp. If it's in any 3 of the air signs, your setting is gonna start in an airplane. If you're in any of the earth signs, your setting is going to start at a construction site. Now, if you're in any of your sun sign lands in any of the water signs, your setting is going to be at a beach. Now, you have a cardinal, fixed, and mutable water sign. Now, the cardinal is Cancer, the fixed is Scorpio, the mutable is Pisces. Self-explanatory, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can get into that, dibble into that, and see where it stands. But for my scenario, if I'm doing it for y'all, as a sun sign, the setting is going to be at the beach. So now we know what a cardinal, mutable, and a fixed sign is. Well, let's do it in order. Cardinal, fixed, mutable. Let's, the initiator, the cardinal, the Cancer quality. This actually is if you're a sun sign and you're on the beach, just a setting. The Cancer is actually the person. You're the person that's on the shore. You're letting the water splash on your feet and all that stuff. Certain animals might come up out the water and on your feet. You gotta shake it off. Sometime next time you know, like you know what I'm saying. Just the water. You're on the shore. You know what I'm saying? This is why Cancers, you know what I'm saying, wear their emotions on their sleeves. They take everything personal because it's like they're not in the water, but they see the water for what it is. So they're not in their emotions. They see what their emotions is. So it's like they take it personal because they see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And they're intuitive because they see what's out in the water. But they play it safe. This is why Cancers put up a shell. They play it safe because these are the people that's on the shore. They're not too deep in the water. They're not too far out in the water to swim, and they're not too deep underneath the water. They're on the surface because they know where the water could take them. This is why some say Cancers is the most powerful zodiac, and believe it or not, America as a corporation is a Cancer. This is why we celebrate the 4th of July. I don't celebrate it, but this is why they celebrate the 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Cancer, they know how to put up a shell, and they know how to deal with their emotions better than any other water signs because they wear it on their sleeves. So these are the people who are going to tell you how they feel if you piss them off. You know what I'm saying? But other signs might look at, if you piss a Cancer off, they might look at it like that was a petty reason to get pissed off. But see, it's due to the fact that they wear their emotions on their sleeves, they take it personally. So it could be something little, but they feel the need that they have to say something. You know what I'm saying? So they're at the shore. They see it for what it is. Now, Scorpio is the fixed sign. Scorpio is actually the person who went in the water and went too deep underneath the water. Like, he just went too deep underneath the water. Like he might have dove and thought he could swim, but the shores was too heavy and he couldn't swim and got wore out and started to drown. So this is why Scorpios a lot of times feel like they're drowning in their emotions, and they build up certain blocks within themselves to kind of close themselves off from everybody until they get themselves right within that water, because they feel like every situation they're in, they feel like they're drowning in it, and it's life changing or life threatening. It might be a petty situation, but they over exaggerate it. You know what I'm saying? Over, and this could be negative or positive. In a positive way, some good might be coming to you, and you over indulge in it and make sure it keep coming. In a bad aspect, something bad might have happened to you, or you might have negative thoughts, and you overindulge in them negative thoughts and become manipulative and jealousy and all the stuff that come with the ego and stuff like that. Which the Scorpio is the sign, but it has 3 signs: the Scorpio, the ego, then the Phoenix. And once you deal with being introverted as just a Scorpio, because a Scorpio is only going to sting you if you get too close, but he might not sting you at all. They're not out here to kill people. But once you get into the ego, you might end up, because you're in the ego stage, which is the 3rd stage, because since the Scorpios is deep, When they're introverted Scorpio, might be too deep. It becomes a Scorpio that's deep somewhere in the sand, or on a land that had water there once upon a time, and there's no longer no water there. You know what I'm saying? So it's dry. It's very dry. So they're like the fire version of the water signs. There's a very dryness to them. And once the Scorpio reached the level out of that and turn into the ego, which they could fly up out of that and fly over the water, you know what I'm saying? In a sense, that's just dealing with their ego now. So this is like an extroverted Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? So they're dealing with the ego and expressing what they're feeling and showing what they're feeling. So they might still be reckless, but they might actually show it and act on it. Now, once it rises to the Phoenix, now the Phoenix, these are people who know how to handle their feelings. They could be more like Cancers. You know what I'm saying? They could know how to handle their emotions and know how to exalt it, know how to put their energy into the right places. You know what I'm saying? And work on themselves like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the Scorpio on the beach. They're deep in the water. You know what I'm saying? Now, motherfucking Pisces. Pisces can swim. Pisces they're not necessarily drowning. But the problem that comes with the Pisces is they're in the water, but they swam too far out. So they don't know which way to go for the land. This is why earth signs come in to help the Pisces, help the water Pisces, and then they need another water sign to give them a sense of direction, because sometimes they feel like they have to soak up the energy of everyone else because they feel like that's what they have to be to be acceptable. Like Aries and Pisces is a lot in the same way, in two different ways, just the opposite. Pisces look how other people see them, and how other people. Pisces put out the energy that they look at how everyone else, they think and they feel within themselves how they see everyone else to see them to figure out who they are. And Aries is the opposite around. Aries look at themselves to initiate how they feel like how everyone else should see them. You know what I'm saying? So they both trying to find themselves just in different ways. The Pisces try to find themselves through other people to be themselves, and the Aries try to find themselves within themselves to try to express that, to make other people be like them. Sad. Oh shit. Woo! Alright. I don't even know. I got the camera right. See the water sign now I'm dealing with. That was an emotional effect. So y'all just seen some water shit live in motion. You know what I'm saying? Really though. And yeah, you know, that's the motherfucking with the water play on the beach. The Pisces swam too far out, so now they have to go with the flow, with the collective of the water, and go with the flow in order to understand the sense of direction of where to go. You know what I'm saying? And you can relate that to any of your situation in your life. So that's the water signs now. Now next we finna get into compatibilities with the sun, moons, and all that, and that's gonna fuck y'all up. You know what I'm saying? Urban and motherfucking astrology, motherfucker, Flightboss.